B-A-T. It's in the name.
Welcome into the Friday Refresh, brought to you by the Adventures of Ben and Travis and the JoyRider. It is going to be an exhilarating ride with our friend Bradley as we crash through the obstacles of anger and frustration and learn how to drive on with joy when we face difficult times. Go to benandtravis.com and get a copy of the Adventures of Ben and Travis and the JoyRider today. Have you ever noticed how hard it is to predict the weather? This weekend has gone from being the worst winter storm this area has seen since the 1990s to being a little sleet and ice to some people not really even having to worry about much of anything anymore. Models and trends and forecasts and technology galore, but we still have no way of knowing with 100% certainty what will happen. I'm thankful for meteorologists, but they can't predict the future. They can just take their own most educated guess and try to prepare people. Some people enjoy headlines and scare tactics and getting attention, but I think most of the professionals are genuinely attempting to be helpful. And to be sure, I very much appreciate those who work to try to make sure that we are all prepared in hard times. But how many times do we ourselves try to predict things in our own minds? We start going down the negative road of what ifs in our own lives. What if I'm not invited? What if I can't find a date? What if something happens to those I love? What if I lose my job? What if I have a health event? What if life doesn't work out the way I planned? It is one thing to be prepared, but another thing to be locked up by our fears and our concerns. The truth is that we can't predict the future of our lives with any more certainty than the meteorologists who predict the snowstorm. Be prepared for situations, but don't be paranoid. Most of the time, the things we dream up in our minds are much worse than the things that actually happen. Make sure that you are supplied with all that you need in an emergency, but remember that the bad times won't last forever. So a gallon of milk and one loaf of bread will likely get you through until the temperatures rise. Remember that only one person knows the future, and I trust him more than I trust any meteorologist or any friend or any professional or my own mind. So I will keep entrusting my heart and my future to him. So the next time that you start worrying about the things that you fear will happen in the days to come, remember that no one can predict the future. And the things we dream up in our own minds are usually much worse than what actually happens. So I hope you have so much fun and no major issues during the first southern winter storm of 2026. And that is your Friday Refresh.